and welcome to the Switch Grocery Tasting Show, the Switch Grocery Cooking Show. I'm Neha. I'm the co-founder of Switch Grocery, and we go live for every Tuesday at 9:15 Pacific, 6:15 Eastern to make something, to cook something, to try something. And Switch Grocery is an online grocery store. We find delicious, awesome food products before anyone else, hopefully. I am live right now on Instagram. Hi. On Facebook, YouTube. If you can share with me if the sound is working, meal prep, self-care live. I actually put in a title for the live, but I'm not sure if you can see it. So I'm just putting in a title for Instagram live 40th birthday. I'm turning 40 this Saturday. So if you know the format of the show, it's that we first start with actually welcoming everybody, talking about a challenge or a win, and then we go into the show. And today's show is cooking like 7 dishes in under an hour. So I'm actually basically taking away from cooking time to say hi and discuss the win and challenge. If you see me a little bit shaky right now, it's because everything was ready to go and my sound did not work at all. So we spent 10 minutes fixing the sound while our 3-year-old was screaming around us, but that's okay. He's fine. Everything's fine. Lisa says hi. Hi, Lisa. I was chatting with you earlier as we were trying to find our sound. Susan says, all good, Neha. Hi, Neha. Hi, Susan. It's so nice to see you. And Lori Olson says, happy early birthday. I loved my 40s. I'm so excited for my 40s. And Joanna says today is my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Joanna's daughter. February 7th is Aquarius. I'm just saying that February is good, lucky birthdays. I think so. Kimberly says, good to see you. Good to see you too. And Karen says, you can do this. I can do this. You're right. Thank you, Karen. And Elizabeth is in the chat. And this week we've been working on a pitch for Switch Grocery, which is due next week. It's from an organization called The Forum in Canada. I know that you have been tweeting at Switch this whole year, tweeting and retweeting us, which I'm so grateful for. But we have to prepare a full pitch as to why the company should win $30,000. And more than that, this has been a really, really great process. I've applied for many grants and pitches, but this one, it just feels different because I find that they're definitely, this is the first one where I've been paired with a mentor and somebody who works in the venture capital space out of Vancouver and has experience with food businesses. And she's been so helpful in figuring out just where is Switch Grocery going and why does it deserve the investment, and helping me articulate the value, because I can definitely do lives with our customers. I'm much more comfortable there, but to do it in a business community and say, hey, here's why we're building an alternative grocery store experience in Canada, and this is why it's important for Canadians, and this is why it's important to our suppliers, and this is why it's important to our customers. It's been really nice to work on that pitch and refine it. Actually, you can watch the pitch live. I'll share the link, but if you'd like to watch it, it's next week, February 16th. And I believe it's 12 p.m. 12 Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, but I'll share the link if you'd like to watch it. But yes, it's been really, really amazing, but it's been like a different way of working on the business. So as usual, usually I'm working on like launches and recipes and other things. And this time I've been working kind of on the back end. So I was a little bit silent over the weekend. This week is my 40th birthday. So on Saturday, I turned 40. And with the pay, I really wanted to spend some time take care of myself is by cooking for myself, by cooking for my family, and actually mostly myself because, you know, I get to save money. I get to eat healthier. I think it's like the best form of self-love to make something for yourself. So Lisa says she would love to watch our pitch. Okay, Lisa, thank you. Amazing. I will send you the link, actually. So it's 9:30. It's 5 minutes. We're 5 minutes and 30 seconds in. This show has to be under an hour, which means now we're down to 54 minutes to cook. And today's show is going to be all about cooking. So we're going to just make things. Well, it'll be a little bit like me running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but it's okay. We might set off some fire alarms. We might set off some Google timers. We'll figure this out together. And honestly, like, it's just going to make my week so much easier. I'm going to have all these things to access in my fridge, and I'm going to basically have you to thank because I've been, you know, we all, I think, have been trying to cut out on our bills for eating out because we have all this food at home. And I was inspired because I saw one of our customers, she pulled out like 8 Goodies mixes out of her pantry. And I think the best way to save money is use everything in your pantry. You already have it. It's already great. So I'm taking my own advice. Everything that's in my pantry, everything that's in my fridge, I set the menu based on that. I didn't have to go out and buy anything new. And that is what we're going to be making tonight. So let me tell you and walk you through the menu. We're going to have vegetarian options. We're going to have low carb options. We're going to have gluten-free options. I kept it very, very varied. You don't have to be buying these things from Switch to make these things, but it's like ideas of what you can make, ideas of what I can make and keep in my fridge. Oh, look at my baby's artwork, you guys. This is like my squirrel. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So you can all see my sweetie's artwork. So I'm ready if you are, and let's go over our menu. So our menu today is, what is our menu? Let's do it. Our menu today is, we're making Goodies bread. So we're making a multi-purpose bread mix. Everybody needs bread, but this is a really, really good one to have in your fridge. It's gluten-free, all of the good things. So we're going to do that. We're going to make our coffee creamer. So this is a coffee creamer I use every single day, and I'm going to make it in front of you guys. This is going to be speed, and this is going to be good in the fridge for up to like 7 days. Then I'm going to make chicken, and I'm going to marinate that in burlap and barrel spices. I'm not going to make it, but I'm going to prep it. Then I'm going to make chia pudding, which is like nutritious, delicious, awesome. And it's going to have protein and superfood in it. Then if we have time, I don't think we will, we'll get to our last 2 recipes, which is paneer, marinated also in burlap spices and Vancouver sea salts, and Vancouver Island sea salts. And then I'm going to make green dream bars for my kiddo. I don't think I can get through all of this. I might have to do some of this after the show. We're at 8 minutes and 28 seconds. Let's go. Okay, first up. Okay, Karen says, let's do this. I'm ready. You guys, let's do this. And then don't be jealous because you'll see me eating it all you're going to see me eating this stuff. All right, so here we go. You can find the blog post on our site with everything we're going to be making. I believe a text just went out reminding people to come. Let's go. Okay, so first things first, 1, let's go. So if we have 5 things to make, we've got 50 minutes. We're going to set a timer for 7 minutes. 5, 7, 50, actually 10 minutes. So we could do 10 minutes for the next thing. So I'm still going to challenge myself, and I'm going to do 8 minutes. 8 minutes for the next thing. Hey, Google, set timer for 8 minutes. Okay, Google's not working. So I don't know. Maybe someone can, I could probably do one. I could probably set a timer on my computer. Set timer. Let's do it. I can do it at Google. Set timer for 7 minutes. There. Oh, actually, I could do Siri. Hey, Siri, set timer for 7 minutes. Let's see if Siri works.
7 minutes.
We're good, you guys. We're doing 7 minutes. Let's go. So first things first, a bread mix, easy bread mix. We've got the Goodies multi-purpose bread mix, gluten-free, grain-free, easy directions on the back, low carb, The ingredients are almond flour. So this is an almond flour based bread mix. I'm going to open this up. Do this to make it not spill. You just do that. Tear it up. I can do this. So directions, it's always just going to be mix in a fat, mix in some eggs, mix it up and put it in the oven. So here we have directions. We're going to make sandwich bread, dinner rolls, focaccia. I'm going to make sandwich bread. I need 4 eggs. I need apple cider vinegar. I need extra virgin olive oil. I think I have all of that. And then I have to bake bake for 30 to 40 minutes. I don't know how long I'm going to bake this for, but like basically I'm going to start the oven. I'm going to do it at 375. Take everything out. I can do this. And I'm going to make it in this loaf pan. All right, let's do this. Hey, Oscar. Oscar just joined. Oscar, our show premise today is we're making 5 things. I don't know how many things we're making, but we're making 5 things in 50 minutes. And our first up, we're making goodies bread. Next up, we're making a coffee creamer. Now, I know for my coffee creamer, I'm going to need some water. That's okay. I'll do that after. Let's do this. So, sorry, you guys. I need my organic bin. So, do I get extra time if my husband forgot to put a bag in the organic bin? All right, let's do this. So, cut the eggs. You can just prep it and take it out after the show is done. Absolutely. I'm going to do an egg. Tell me all your hacks for breaking eggs, please. Oh, if you guys can hear my little crying upstairs, he's like, Mama, Dada. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, Instagram. It cut out for a second because I'm on low battery, but this time I have my charger. Everything is good. All right. I love these bread mixes because I can literally just add an egg, add some oil, and do it. You can definitely make your own. Oscar has some great blogs if you want to do like almond flour. I'm sure he has great recipes. I'm just a mix kind of gal. Like I'm just like, make the mix, tell me what to do, and I'm going to do it. Okay, so let's keep going. This needs extra virgin olive oil, 0, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Okay, we can do this, right, guys? We didn't do our win and challenge. So please tell me what your win and challenge of the week is. My win, I think I already told you about. I cannot believe, you guys, that we are now in a stage where we're just like SwitchGrocery's top 15 in Canada. I can't believe that we're in a grant and we're actually there. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, who am I? How is this going to happen? I need a 1/4 cup of hot water. So, kettle, hot water. We can do this, you guys. We can do this. Hey, Siri, how much time is left?
The timer has 2 minutes and 58
seconds. Okay, 2 minutes and 58 seconds. We can do this dish, right? Like, how hard can this be? Okay. Let me do hot water. Oh, man. Okay. Please. My kettle is not working. There. Hot water. Do it. All right. It's happening. It's working. My kettle's on. So my highlight of the week definitely has been, I think a lot of people sometimes think that SwitchGrocery, like you're always just like, is it a small business? What's going on? Like of course we are, of course, but our goal honestly is to be a larger business than we are. And it's just such an honor. It's so amazing to be, I have applied for things for so long, and it's so amazing that you keep applying, you keep getting better, you keep trying, and a no is not just a no. It's just like life, right? No isn't a no, it's just next time. Here's what the mix looks like without the half water. And I've got Oscar asking, why is Brian crying? So Brian's my husband, Mason's my kiddo. Brian's not crying, Mason's crying. And Brian's trying to put him down. And yes, so my win is just, I'm so excited to be part of a pitch and part of this. It honestly feels like to be honest, it's unreal. And, I can't say I've been I think people have not sometimes people don't take you seriously, or they take you, they always have like judgments around you, especially as women, not necessarily women. I think people judge everybody, but I think it's been interesting letting go of the judgments around me. Like, I'll definitely say that's a win. Letting go of the judgment and trying to step into being more confident and really trying to think about what is the worth of Switch, how somebody would see the company. That's really been a win and like a challenge, like basically stepping through and being like, this is an amazing company. That's been a little bit of my challenge this week. Also, writing in a way or pitching in a way that's not to our customers. Like, we're asked questions like, what's your revenue? How many new customers do you have? Like, what's the total low carb, gluten-free, vegetarian market in Canada? Like, all these like market type questions too. And I've had answers to those questions before, but it's really been nice to see that Switch has the potential to grow. I just keep talking about my win. So that's been a great win. And Kimberly saying, tip next time you do a tasting cooking show, prep things a bit ahead, like cracking the eggs and measuring ingredients. Hey Siri, extend timer by 7 minutes. Definitely.
7 minutes, starting now.
Yes. So Kimberly, actually, everything is prepped in a state. Everything is prepped as station 1, station 2, station 3. But I wanted to keep it realistic. Like, that's kind of how I've been doing the shows, which is I kind of do it a lot more realistically. And even if I don't get to my 5 dishes, then you know what, it's learning. And maybe I get to 4. But I've tried prepping and measuring all the ingredients. If it's a dish that needs a lot of ingredients, I definitely would measure it out. But these are ones that I kept pretty simple. But yes, if you come to my kitchen, it's pretty prepped right now. Susan says, congrats, Neha. Your shop is the greatest. Thank you so much, Susan. I know that you have been leaving us Google reviews. Everybody's been leaving us Google reviews. Please leave us Google reviews. Mention the show. Mention our Instagram and Facebook, or just even you don't have to have bought from us to leave us a review. It would just mean so much to me. Or if you could update your review, because I think there's going to be a lot of eyes on Switch next week. So that is my jam. And Kimberly says, then you're doing great. We can be real. Yes, we can be real, but getting a little nervous because my hot water is coming. And then I think, let me just see. I think I had a question. Okay, yes. Keto in Ontario said, did you add the oil? So this says for the multi-grain mix, I only need 4 eggs. I need 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I need 0 extra virgin olive oil. I thought I did. And then I need water, a 1/4 cup hot water. So that's warming up right now. And I guess I can get started on the parchment paper. So we're definitely past our 7 minutes, but I'm going to do parchment paper for this bread mix. I prefer to do that in a bowl because parchment paper has become my best friend, to be honest. It's just hard a little bit to cut. All right, we have our hot water ready. Let's go, you guys. We're starting off a little bit slow here, but no worries. Brian had pulled all this stuff out for me. We got this, right? We got this. Now, the Goodies multi-purpose bread can be a little bit more, see, like the consistency of it is a little bit more liquidy. I would say definitely this is more liquidy than I would have. No, it actually smells great. That is what it looks like. This is what it's supposed to look like. And this is where I would get excited. I would say you can put in garlic. You can put in a little bit more salt. So you can go all out here. I definitely always like to put in some garlic. So this is me using burlap and barrel garlic. I put in I feel like it, why not? A little bit of chili. Okay. You guys, I put in way too much chili in this bread, so let me just scoop that out. Scooped out. It's all good. All right. I was getting too excited, but then I also have some Redmond salt. I'll add some more salt. Okay, you guys, we've done the bread. We're done the bread. So this is it. Mix it up. Looks amazing. Smells amazing. That is what it looks like. And now I'm going to scoop it into this parchment paper situation where, again, I'm going to have to cut the parchment paper. I don't have scissors. Okay, deep breaths, you guys. I can do this, right? This is the reality of a cooking show. So let me just I can do this. My friend Karen Bradley is in, and she's going to tell me I can do this. Here we go. Here's the bread mix, and I'm going to throw this in. Yeah, it's definitely harder to do, I think, maybe the talking at the same time. This would be one where I would have wanted somebody else to be on the live with me, and they could be doing, I'm so sorry. I have this weird cough that kind of comes out at night. You guys, this is coming out amazing. Hey, Siri, how much time is left?
The timer has 19 seconds to go.
Okay, I did not hear that properly. Here we go, you guys. There we go. We are done. This is it. I'm going to tear the parchment paper around. Okay, I can do this. And look at this, you guys. Look at this bread. Just look at that. It is ready. It's going to go in the oven. And the oven's ready. Amazing. I hope the parchment paper doesn't burn the top. We had decided that I wouldn't bake anything on the live, but I just decided to at least make a bread loaf. There we go. It's up, and I keep that in for 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm going to put in the timer to 36 minutes. All right, bread done. Let's keep going. Round one done. First recipe done, you guys. Second recipe is my coffee creamer. I make this coffee creamer. We need Amer. You're right. We need my cousin Amer. Hi, Serena. Oh my gosh, you guys. Nice to see you. We need to get baby cuz back to help. You two are awesome together. Lisa, you're right. Okay, you know what? I'm going to book baby cuz for a show. I also have some good news for you guys. You may have noticed that I didn't yet. I didn't do the egg coffee yet. So in a previous live, we were going to do the egg coffee. Okay, I'm going to come back to the egg coffee. Let me get to the next recipe. And then, hey Siri, how much time is left?
The timer has 26 seconds to go.
26 seconds. Okay, so 14 minutes to prep the bread, but we had some issues. Didn't we have some issues? Hey Siri, set timer for 7 minutes.
There's already a 7-minute timer.
Hey Siri, extend timer by 7 minutes.
There's already a 7-minute timer, but I can set another. What should I name the new one?
Hey Siri, cancel current timer. Oh my gosh, you guys.
It's cancelled.
Okay, hey Siri, set timer for 7 minutes. Okay, you guys, we can do this.
Starting now.
Next up is coffee creamer. I use dairy-free coffee creamer, and basically the dairy-free coffee creamer that I use is a mixture. So I talked to a barista at a coffee shop in Toronto, and I said, how do you make, hands down, the best dairy-free coffee creamer? And she told me that it's a blend. It has to be, because if it's just almond milk, you taste almond. If it's just cashew milk, you taste cashew. If it's just oat milk, you taste oats. If it's just coconut, then your coffee is a coconut taste. It's got to be a blend of all of it. So this is our coffee creamer that we make every 4 days. It's probably, we've now perfected the recipe, I would say. It's on our site. You just have to find Joy Coffee Creamer. This is the coconut cream we use. It's called Joy Coconut Cream. No, guys, you can tell now I'm trying to speed it up because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't just make 2 things. But it's okay, I can. This is real life. Whoosah! 40th birthday life, 40th birthday vibes. I should be taking a shot right now. I should be taking a glass of wine right now. That would have been good for tonight. Okay, this is organic coconut cream. It's full cream. So she told me to make sure to always use full cream in your coffee. So first things first, this is so easy. And yeah, our Vitamix is new. It's actually like a chrome stainless steel Vitamix because we literally did not have. So make sure you put a knife in this. But basically our Vitamix was old and we needed a new one. So here's how we do it. We've got 1 can of Chia's Organics coconut cream, full cream. Love this brand. We then put hot water. And so you've got to watch your fingers so they don't get hot. But we put in hot water because it helps. You guys, I'm going to totally burn myself right now. Please don't burn yourself, Neha. Okay, I can do this. Okay, so that's the only time I think we need hot water. But now I need to take a little bit of a cloth. So this is to get, oh my gosh, I overfilled it. It's okay, I can do it. No, I can't. It's too hot for me to pick up a can. I can do this. How hard can this be? Okay. Okay, don't drop. Oh! Okay, so that's our Chia's coconut cream. Then you're going to put in, you have heard me talk about this. This is our cashew creamer. So this stays outside your fridge. And you're going to dump in a tablespoon. You can put in more, you can put in less, but I'm going to dump in a tablespoon. This is so good. It's actually organic, not organic. There's 2. It comes in cashew, almond, organic, non-organic, and it's a paste, which is for coffee creamers. So that is its purpose, or obviously you could use it for smoothies, but it's supposed to be, a thick, nice cashew milk thing. So this is the small version. And then most of our customers who really love it and want to not have cashew in or almond in their fridge anymore, they order the big one, which takes your cost per serving down. So this is, again, now I needed spoons and I'm out of large ones, but there's some oil on top. I'll show it to you. There's some oil on top, which you can see. Oh, I don't want it to fall, but yes, you can kind of see that there's oil on top. We lost a bunch of oil. There's been a spill. Don't worry about it. Oh, it is hard to get out because of all the oil. All right. So we got in a bunch. I did not measure, but there's a recipe fully on our site. Now, what's cool about it is you guys or me, sometimes I go extra on this recipe. I might actually put in some, let me see. I might put in some Origin vanilla extract. So if you have vanilla extract, it's great. I might put in a little bit of Burlap and Barrel Royal Cinnamon. I'm going to put in some vanilla extract right now. This is so good. There. Okay, put in some vanilla extract. This is amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to go put it on. Let me put it on. We've had 1 spill. That's not bad. Hey, Siri, how much time is left?
The timer has 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go.
Okay, the blender's going. We have a few comments. I'm just going to go through them. Hi, Jess. Hi, Sonia. Oh, I like the idea of these additions. Me too. I love them. Amanda's just joined from Keto Mom _Canada. Amanda, you missed us making goodies bread. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the noise. Okay. You missed us making bread, but nothing big. No big deal. Let's do it. And we have some great comments, you guys. Susan's laughing. Thank you, Susan. And Dariel's like, this is real life. It never works out perfect. Relax. You got this. Thank you. I needed to hear that. And Kimberly says, ooh, that would be great for protein ice cream. The new Vitamix would be good for protein ice cream. Absolutely. All right. Well, you guys, if I could share this with you, like if I could send this over to your house, this is the container for Joy. This is now a dairy-free blend, coconut. I just heard Mason say, Mama. I love you, buddy. Good night. I love you. Not, buddy. Not, Mason. Okay, so I have almond. I probably have to lower my voice. Almond, cashew. Look at the creaminess, you guys. Do you see this? Like, oh my gosh. So this sits in our fridge for about 3-4 days. It is so yummy. And then I want to like make sure, I don't know if you guys do this, but I always watch my grandma and my dad do this, which is like, if there's something at the bottom, you have to get all of it, right? Like you got to get all of the juice. Hey, Siri, stop. You got to get all the juice. So I did get all the juice. Anyway, I don't know. I always do this and I taught Mason how to do it. So like when I blend my coffee in the morning, he'll make me add extra coffee in to like make sure I get all the bottom juice. But yeah, now you know a barista, like a top barista secret who said, blend your nut milks. That's why I was like, this is what we made. You can find this recipe on our site. This is amazing. It is good in your fridge up to 6 days. It will not last that long, but it's a nice way to make almond milk rather than having containers of containers in your fridge. Jonah says, hi. Hi, Jonah. Karen says, wish I was your neighbor. Oh my God, Karen, can I just tell you? So I have neighbors and they don't know, like they don't really know my work life that I run a food company. So I had one of my neighbors who came over the other day and she sat down and I was like, would you like a coffee? And she was like, no. Like this was like maybe 2 months ago, okay? She goes, would you like a coffee? And I'm like, So I said, would you like a coffee? And she's like, oh no, I'm okay. And then she looked at my face and she's like, should I have said yes? Wait, don't you run like a food company? And then she saw all of our like burlap and barrel spices. And I showed them to her and she was just like, yeah, like I'm going to say yes to that coffee. Like if you guys have coffee. So I made her this coffee where I put in like buzzed, the turmeric creamer. I put it, she wanted anti-inflammatory, say, hooked her up. I then put in a blended Joy and heavy cream. Like, can you believe it? I threw in a decaf espresso shot to make it more like coffee-like. And I had like my mixed coffee and I blended for her and I gave it to her. Now she came over again just to pick up something. And she sat down and I'm like, do you want a coffee? She's like, yeah, I want a coffee. Like, it's like, now it's like, hey, I definitely need a coffee. I love the extract. I was making keto no bake cheesecake. Yay, Amanda, I'm so glad. I can't wait to see that come out. And Shalini says she's never tried a blend of non-dairy milk. Sounds delicious. I usually use unsweetened almond milk. Yay. And Leslie, I'm so happy. I love like just having these different ideas. And Amanda says I would be coming over and cooking with you for sure. Oh my gosh, Amanda, I wish I could try all of your things. Like I literally would love it. Okay, are we ready for our next one? I have an update for you guys, which I think you're gonna really, really like for the next few shows. It has something to do with egg coffee. But first, let me go to the next one. Okay, so the next one is actually Superfood protein berry chia pudding. We're at 33 minutes, you guys. We're cutting it close. We have another 20 good minutes. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. So there's 2 different proteins you can use. I have chicken right now. So this is chicken strips. This is from True Local. It's a company based out of Ontario that we've been ordering a meat box from for ages. I believe they ship to BC, Alberta, and Ontario only. And here's like basically it comes in like individual size portions. I opened up the chicken. It was already cut like this. So this was great. And the other option you can use is, you've seen me make this probably on Instagram stories. This is paneer. So if you haven't tried paneer, it's like, I believe, like I knew about it because I grew up in India. I spent the first 13 years of my life in India. So paneer is a staple there, but you can find paneer in literally any store now. Like this was from Loblaws. So, and I'm sure Save On Foods has it, but it's really good. So per 30 grams, there is 1 gram of carb, 90 calories, 1 gram of carbs, 7 grams of fat, and 6 grams of protein. And that's really small, like 5 pieces. This whole thing is 341 grams. So 10 times that. So 10 times the protein, 6 times 10, 60. So this has 60 grams of protein with and only 10 grams of carbs. So in this whole thing, I actually think I'm overstating carbs. And then 7 times 10, 70 grams of fat. It's a good protein fat ratio. So I definitely recommend getting this, cutting it. This is a huge, like you cut it up and you put it and you can marinate it similar to chicken. So here's the chicken and we're just going to marinate it. So what I'm going to do is basically take this bowl, already has chicken in it. I'm going to actually cover it up after I do this. But the first thing I generally do is I put in some cream for my marination, or I put in, actually, you know what? I could probably do it in a small bowl. So what I'm going to do in a small bowl, I'm going to keep this super simple. I actually wanted to do just one bowl, to be honest. So let's keep it at that. We're going to do, if you are okay with dairy, I would do heavy cream or cream for the marinade. If you're not okay with dairy, I would use Joy nut milk. I sometimes use Joy because Brian has been cutting back on cream. Today I'm going to use cream because it's delicious. Okay, so this is heavy cream. I'm going to throw it in. I'm literally just putting some cream on top. I'm going to actually see if you guys can do this. This is going to be a really messy one. So hold on. See if I can show it to you. There it is. And there it is. Okay, so we've got our chicken. I know that looks a little bit, I'm sorry if you don't like the sight of meat. Please turn away for a little bit if you don't. I'm just honestly prepping it. And if you want a vegetarian option, you can definitely do the paneer as I suggested. You can also do this for tofu. I've heard of marinating tofu in like soy sauce, but not this. So here is now what you could do. You can basically do a blend of spices. So what I do is I would probably I like to pick turmeric because it's got anti-inflammatory benefits. I like to put in some, sorry that Instagram is moving so much. I like to put in some black pepper because that's amazing. Actually, I'm just going to put the camera here for Instagram. Tell me if that's a problem. And I'm going to pick a little bit of a chili. I'm going to put in some green tikka masala. I'm going to put in some garam masala. These are all just, these are the Floyd Cardo's Indian spices, which is a really, really famous chef who was in, had great restaurants and great recipes and actually designed them. He died of COVID, actually, unfortunately, and his wife brought his spices to life. I love using them. I love the story behind them. So I'm definitely going to put in a little bit of turmeric. Now, ideally, you could also make this marinade first and put it on. Oscar says he has a turmeric recipe coming out. And Kimberly says paneer tikka is some of my favorite. The green tikka masala can be a little bit spicy. Here it is. That's the green tikka masala. But I like to kind of blend it with other things. I don't just like to use it. Some people just use it. It's a little bit spicy. If you're using turmeric, Old Tail, actually Buzzed Creamer also taught us this. You can definitely put in some black pepper so the turmeric gets absorbed. I'm going to throw in a little bit of silk chili, actually, if I can find it. Definitely putting in some garlic, which again is somewhere in here. I'm going to put in some ginger because I want to. Here you go. So this is amazing because you can literally just throw on any and all spices that you like. And there's no pressure. There's just whatever your heart desires. I love, love, love. I mean, if you haven't bought and tried the purple striped garlic, there's really nothing like it. There's really nothing like the purple striped garlic. And then I love to put a little bit of garam masala, which makes it super sweet. Garam masala is like a finishing spice, but the Floyd one is actually super sweet. It tastes like, it almost has like a hint of sweetness to it. So I like adding that on. Now, I can probably, if you guys, I don't know if you guys are going to judge me with this, but I think what I'm going to do is instead of doing this without my hands, I might just get in there with my hands. I don't know if you're okay with this. Hopefully you can see well, and I'm going to put in with my hands. I'm just going to go and make sure it all gets in there. I'm going to take it on the cream and try that. Oh my goodness, this is going to turn out amazing. And I'm going to make sure all the cream goes everywhere. Then what I'm going to do is I cover this pan, I put it in the fridge, and I let this marinate overnight. So huge tip, any meat, like if you're making paneer, even like obviously anything, I have tried making tofu and I prefer to marinate it. So marinating will make everything so much more delicious. So this has now turmeric, ginger, garlic, green tikka masala, garam masala, a little bit of chili. Actually, I don't think I put any chili in it, but that's okay. I don't need chili. Okay. I would like to not use my hands sometimes, but I think you have to do it for it to come perfect. Okay, so there we go. We did it, you guys. Oh my goodness. And now all I need to do is cover this up. I'm going to cover it up with aluminum foil. I don't know what else to cover it up with because I wanted this to be a one baking dish. So that's really important to me that I don't make additional dishes at night, especially when we get Mason from school or on weekends. There's not a lot of time. And honestly, to be fair, when I was living on my own, either way, which I lived on my own for a very long time, I still prefer to have one pot meals where I just get to pretty much not do more. Sorry, I'm just washing my hands, you guys. I wish I could read comments. Let me see if I can read comments. So there's a paneer tikka is one of my favorites. Paneer masala made with butter, melted butter on pop. Oh, garam masala with melted butter on popcorn is so good from Kimberly. I've never, ever tried that. And I think I would have to now, especially with the sweet garam masala. Sorry, guys. I get really paranoid, so I clean like inside my nails. If you don't know, Switch actually started at a farmer's market. So I used to, I have a food handler certificate. And that means you learn all about things of how to clean. And washing hands is literally huge. It's like the one big way to protect yourself. All right. How do you like that? Like, does that not look so good? I am so excited about this. So this is chicken. This is my third thing I've made now. It's not bad. And I don't know how much time we have left. Hi. Okay, let me lift you guys up. Lift you up. Hello. We're at 43 minutes. Not bad. So we made that chicken in 43 minutes. If you're just joining us, we're doing some meal prep. This is very exciting. I'm just going to lower because I need my phone to last. All right, so let me just quickly, there's some comment which I need to block because it is block user on Facebook and add to block list. Perfect. Okay, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Yay. Okay. So Amanda says, I love chia pudding, which I can get to. And Oscar has a paneer recipe coming out. I love everybody joining. Thank you so much for coming, staying. And Amanda says she needs to try the spices someday. She loves turmeric and she's never marinated in heavy cream before. I probably would actually even fry up those chicken pieces because I think they would turn out amazing. Karen says she's been curious about True Local. Actually, we just had a talk with them, Karen, and I think it would be really fun for us to work with them, to partner with them. It was a really great conversation. They're a bigger company than Switch, but they're like a born and bred Ontario company, which just makes me really, really excited. And they have really good values, all the same things that we talk about. They have amazing, amazing, amazing values. And I just want to make sure. Agree, Lisa. Hands are the best tools. I just love that comment. And now take pics of it when cooked now. Yes, I'll take pictures of it when it's cooked and I will post them. The chicken looks so delicious. Thank you. Yes, chicken looks so delicious. I bet it will be tender. I'm excited. I'll have to bake it, but not over bake it. All right, so we're at 45 minutes and 25 seconds. We have time for one more dish. I actually think we got to actually everything except the Green Dream bars, which was my like stretch goal. So anyway, let's try to get to the chia pudding. But as I prep the chia pudding, let me tell you some amazing news, which is that 2 Crazy Ketos, if you know them, are actually going to be coming on the live. So to back it up, we had sorry, I'm trying to do this as I give you the news because I'm also want to make sure I make the next thing. But big news, really, really big news. I reached out to 2 Crazy Ketos and I told them that you had recommended for me to try and drink egg coffee. So if somebody was not on the live 2 weeks ago, I was challenged to make egg coffee, which is putting egg in your coffee and drinking it, which sounds utterly gross to me, but I did this. So I was told to do that. Therefore, I'm going to end up doing that. And I said, why not just get 2 Crazy Ketos on? I believe they're going to be coming on the 28th because they're in Utah doing a meetup with the Keto Chow team. So we'll have them on in 3 weeks. And I get to actually try egg coffee with them. Kimberly, thank you for sending their video to me. I forwarded that to them. And I said, I guess you guys need to come on because I'm too scared to try this by myself. So they agreed and they're going to come on and we're going to get to have egg coffee. Like I'm going to have to do decaf. I'm going to probably make a decaf pot because I don't want to really stay up all night. But that's what's going to happen. Next week's show is a Valentine's Day show. And we're going to be talking about, it's going to be all the new launches we have. We're launching 3 Kaizen pastas. There's in different flavors. I'm not going to talk too much about it because you're going to see it in an email. It's really exciting. Kaizen's a high protein pasta made with Lupin flour. It's been one of our best sellers. We keep selling out. It is on the site right now just because it's on our site because it needs to be, but we haven't officially launched it, okay? So it will officially launch on Friday, but it is on our site. So if you actually go to Kaizen, you can find it. There's 3 new flavors. Well, one flavor, there's 3 shapes. One flavor, it's going to be what you have already seen, and then there's 2 other pasta shapes. So Love Arash, founder of Kaizen, he's amazing. We'll talk more about it next week because next week I'm going to be cooking it, going over it. And he's also coming on in March for a show. We're just trying to firm up a date. And then we have a fitness, amazing, incredible woman who's talking about fitness with who everybody voted that they want to see her on Feb 21st. But we're going to be talking about moving our bodies and fitness on Feb 21st. So this is exciting. Okay, my last thing, we have 48 minutes. We have 12 minutes left. We can do this. We have 10 minutes. Yes, new Kaizen. It's like, he's just going amazing. And someone said, okay, wait, what's that butter you're using? Egg coffee looks good. Well, you're going to have to join the live. Okay, so this is the same cashew milk I made. So our last thing is we're going to make a chia pudding. I could use my coffee creamer. I don't like to use it because I like to keep this for coffee. So I'm just going to make some Joy nut milk. All you do is add 2 cups of water, 2 spoons of Joy almond or cashew. This is the coffee creamer. I'm going to throw that. Oh, I don't know why I even put it in here. I'm going to throw that. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make chia pudding. So this is something where this whole purpose of this meal prep is doing something for your future self. Let me just nuke that, blend it, one sec. And then I have a mason jar, another spam bot, you guys. We have spam bots coming today at Blockist. There you go. Love the new Kaizen. So Oscar's actually tried Kaizen, the new one. I'm so happy that he has, and I love that he loves it. But you guys, this is how long it takes for food products. Arash worked on it for 5 years. We'll talk about it in next week's show. Maybe I can get him to like pop on just as a surprise. I'll try. Okay. Okay, so here we have chia seeds and nut milk. So we have nut milk ready. Here's what I do for chia pudding. You can make it in different flavors. You can make it different things. I'm going to use frozen blueberries right now because, to be honest, it's going to take me too long to wash and prep berries. I've got a couple of chia pudding recipes on our site. We've got philosophy chia pudding. We've got keto chow chia pudding. It's like probably before I had Mason, this literally was my jam. Like I would have chia pudding all day, every day. I usually just kind of measure. I don't really measure, but you can find recipes. I think it's like 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. This is what chia seeds look like. If you haven't, they're really honestly great in terms of like fiber. So I just add a bunch to this, probably adding about 2 spoons. I've added 4 spoons, so a lot. And then I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to shake this up. Oh my goodness. And then what happens is the chia seeds bloom. So sometimes if you want them to bloom, it's always really good to put it overnight. Guys, we're at 52 minutes. We can do this. So you can kind of see they're sitting a little bit at the bottom. What I'm going to do is throw in some blueberries. Basically, this is your like jam. Now you can put in anything that you want in this. The chia seeds are kind of starting to bloom a bit. I might let them bloom. One sec. My phone is right there. So I wish I had like better measurements for you. I like to make it sometimes in a bowl because it sits easier. Maybe I can do that. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually make it I'm going to make it in a flat dish. I prefer to do that because then I can see. There you go. So I made it. Ooh, it all stuck at the bottom. Cool. Real life, you guys. Real life. So now I'm going to get it all from the bottom, which is probably why I can do this. Boom. Okay. Great. I found it. So, oh my gosh, it's like a blob and it's all at the bottom. So ixnay to the xnay, you guys. Maybe don't use a big mason jar because it gets like clumpy and then it tries to do that. Okay, so let me show you. Here it is. So it got all like clumpy at the bottom. That's what it looks like. See, like they're trying to bloom, but it's not working. So I'm going to take a little bit of a fork and I'm going to spread it out. I would go back. Yes. Okay, now that's perfect. I would go back and change what I'm doing, not use that mason jar. It looks pretty, but putting it, and that way you can really spread it out. I usually don't have that problem if I do it in like a square bowl. Like, look at this. So now you have actually chia seeds blooming at the bottom. I'm going to throw in a couple of things right now. Now, on this chia seed pudding, the world is your oyster. So I love, okay, my hand is, I'm going to throw in some blueberries. Definitely, and these are wild blueberries. Berries right now are expensive. Definitely expensive. So if you catch them on sale anywhere, or if you catch, then go for it. Blueberries are higher carb. They're just my favorite. so I don't care. And they're nutritious. They're my favorite. I love them. I just love them. And as you guys know, I'm a little bit more of a low carber, especially these days, to manage my blood sugar. So I've got that. The second thing I would throw in there is always Burlap and Barrel Royal Cinnamon. So the Royal Cinnamon, I use this because I read that cinnamon helps balance your blood sugar. So I'm going to throw that in the chia pudding. Oh, I guess I should make you see that. One sec. How much time for that bread? It's almost done, I think. We're almost done, you guys. We have not much time left. Let me just see. We don't have much time left. We have about 3 minutes. Really? We have 4 minutes left on the bread. I'll show that to you after. But first, let me just quickly finish the chia pudding so you can see it. There's a lot of things here. I'm sorry. There's a ton of stuff here. Let me just reverse. I think the Instagram live has to end at an hour. That's the issue. Sorry. Okay, so you can kind of see it on Instagram. Hopefully you can see it on. So I've got here, I mix up all the chia seeds. I've got my cashew creamer. Now this is when I can get super generous. I can add more chia, which I'm going to do right now because this is going to turn out amazing. If you want to sweeten this, we just add in some more milk because as you can see, the chia is really blooming. Okay. And then I love adding cardamom. It's one of my favorite spices because it makes it taste almost like more sweet. So I added a little bit of cardamom. The cardamom from Burlap is really, really strong. And then we have, okay, so then if you want it to be sweet, I recommend Sweet Monk. Just a few drops. It'll make it super delicious and sweet. So let's do that. Oh man, I don't have okay, that's fine. I will find my other Sweet Monk later because this one does not have that much. And then I use, this is like literally my jam. I always use Philosophy Cacao Magic. So this is hemp protein in it. It's a vegan protein and it's like a dairy-free superfood blend. It has maca in it. It has hemp seed protein, cocoa powder, mesquite, vanilla, chia seeds, and reishi. So it's like a really chill protein blend. I am obsessed with it. This is actually why I think you might know, but this is why I started the company. So I make sure to put that in there. Now I want to try something different, which is I'm going to add, just blending this up. I'm going to add Muskoka Mornings egg white protein to this because I want to make sure I add in even more protein because that's what I've been trying to do. So to increase your protein, you can actually add more Muskoka Mornings egg white protein. Let me just try to do this. I'm going to add a bunch. Maybe I'm just start with that much. And mix that up. You guys, this is coming out to be amazing. Like, look at that. It's going to be blueberry. It's going to be chocolatey. I would definitely add some Sweet Monk drops to it if you like things sweet. You can go nuts with this. So I'll stop now, but you can really do any type of chia pudding you want. If you feel like you need to eat, if you like keto chow and you feel like you need a meal, you need to actually eat something, definitely try keto chow chia pudding. We have a couple of recipes on our site with that. And I think that's going to give you a little bit more satiety. That's a word. Satiety. I did it. All right, you guys. Our chia seeds are ready. Look at that. Ready. Chia seed pudding is good. I'm going to end the Instagram live because I know that I end up not being able to post it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Instagram friends. Bye. And then end now. Okay. Hello. So I was able to hang up on Instagram, but I think what happens is because if a video is it's over 60 minutes, I'm not able to post it. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm able to post that video because last couple of times I haven't been able to post the video. And then Kimberly says she has a very small bowl with a lid, and she has found some yogurt cups at Dollar Tree. Frozen is cheaper. How much time for the bread? And could you put in an extract? Absolutely. I definitely could. Let me look at what I could put in. I've got hazelnut. I've got pineapple. I've got cardamom. I've got banana. I think what I would really put in is the banana. But you know what? Just because my kid is also going to have it. So Karen, if that was just for me, I would definitely put in probably the banana extract because I feel like banana, blueberries, and chia seeds would go really well. But because it's also for Mason, I want to make sure I'll probably throw in a little bit of vanilla extract. You guys, my fingers are so blue. I know that's alcohol, so maybe your 3-year-old is not supposed to have alcohol. I don't know how it works. But this is a great, so like in 1 hour, I'll tell you now, I prepped a bread mix, coffee creamer for the full week, for the rest of the week. Pardon my blue hands. I prepped a full bowl. So you can see like it's a full bowl of protein. Let's just say you have had a light lunch. You can definitely just have chia pudding. That's going to be amazing. And then you also have, I made a whole thing of chicken, which will be for dinner tomorrow. And I actually have the bread ready, you guys. Oh, look at how that looks. That's the bread. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. I have to show it to you a little more. But this is going to help me so much with my birthday week. Okay, so let's actually show the bread. Here's the bread. Oh my gosh, it turned out so nice. Let me see if I can cut this bread. And if it's cooked, I think it's cooked. Yeah, it's cooked. Probably a little overcooked. Let me try to cut it and bend the laptop down over. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, so let's try this. I'm going to actually, it's a little bit hot, so probably allow it to cool. Don't be like me. But you know me, I'm like obsessed with seeing the inside of bread. Okay, this is the Good D's multi-purpose bread mix. Oh my gosh, friends, look at that. Like how delicious did that turn out? It smells amazing. It smells garlicky. It has like salt in it. Oh, this is so good. I could have put in a little bit of oregano, but it's just fluffy and it's just warm and fluffy. It looks so good. So I'm really excited. These are all the things I made on the live. So I'm going to do a little bit of a recap. Let me show you everything. Karen says that looks so amazing. This is all for my birthday week. Thank you for joining me. I made, number one, we started a little bit slow, but so worth it with the multi-purpose bread. That is bread for the week. My son's going to love it. It has eggs in it, which I love. It has almond flour, so there's some extra protein in there for me. We then moved on to a coffee creamer. We made the Joy coffee creamer, and that has, okay, I'm trying to think. That has coconut cream, almond cream, and cashew cream. We then marinated chicken in heavy cream, which is looking better and better, which is either going to be fried tomorrow or put in the oven tomorrow. This is all with burlap and barrel spices and Vancouver Island sea salt. Actually, I put in Redmond salt in here this time. And then we ended with making chia pudding. Okay, look at the consistency and texture. It's so amazing. It's still blooming, the chia seeds. And this is something that I can literally enjoy tomorrow. I'll probably put in a few drops of sweetener, and it is going to be delicious for breakfast, adding to lunch. And we did all of that in 1 hour. So we made 4 things: coffee creamer, a breakfast or lunch edition with the chia seeds, or dessert. And then we made a meal, a full meal, which is the chicken and bread. You can make a salad. I couldn't chop vegetables on this live. And, toast. Kimberly says toast with some cream cheese and avocado and put a fried egg. It'd be amazing. And Kathleen says Tracy, this is the company that I buy keto bricks from. Yes. Hi, Kathleen. Thank you. I think I talked to you guys about an order we got, which was for like, I don't know, many keto bricks, like 30 keto bricks or something. Like, I don't remember. No, I think it was 70 keto bricks from a construction worker. Yes. Lisa says, it all looks so good. Nice job, Neha. Karen says, I knew you could do it. Thank you, Karen. And then Susan says, nice work. Thank you. I'm so happy, you guys. I'll be putting out a few posts for my birthday on Facebook. Just a couple of reflection posts. I want to say thank you for leaving us the Google reviews, because I know that they'll be really important for the pitch next week. And you'll be really happy to know that I'm actually doing something for myself this weekend. For the first time in a really long time, I'm going to be seeing a lot of my friends in person. And I'm really excited about that, because I'm someone that doesn't really like a lot of attention. I don't like being so in center of attention. And I haven't really celebrated a birthday or like celebrated milestones, like even just work related or family related or age related or, you know, just an accomplishment related or just happiness related, just because I haven't really had the chance to do that. And many of us haven't with the pandemic. So I'm seeing my friends this weekend. I'm actually going to try to get my hair done, put on some makeup. I still haven't bought an outfit. My outfit's probably going to be jeans and a really nice top, because you guys know me. I'm all about jeans and comfy. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting, and I'm excited for the next decade with whatever it's going to bring my way. I'm really, really excited. Thank you for watching the show. This was a great show. Thank you for hanging out with me as I did self-love. Kathleen says, I love the idea of oregano in the bread too. Looks amazing. Thank you. Yes, I definitely would have added that oregano. And Karen says, enjoy your birthday. Big hugs. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. I hope this inspired you to get in the kitchen for 1 hour without too much prep and do things. Susan says, have a super weekend. Have the greatest birthday ever. Thank you, Susan. So excited. I'm getting more excited. This was like my birthday live. I'm getting a little more pumped. Have a fantastic birthday. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Thank you guys for your kind wishes. It's really, really amazing. And everything that you've done for Switch, thank you so much. You make my job like so much brighter and happier every day. So thank you so much. And Kimberly says, enjoy your birthday. Love to you and the family. Thank you. Big hugs. Bye, guys. Bye. This was such a great live. Thank you so much.